This week on This is Ruth Yole, we are baking delicious chocolate bites. How to adult. Your life is your responsibility. You can handle everything that is thrown at you. And African fashion history. Welcome to my world. Hi guys, welcome to episode 11. Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for joining me again for another episode. If you're new to this channel, karibu sana. Make sure you subscribe and tap on the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Today guys, I am super excited because we are baking a dessert. Chocolate bites, and I am super excited. So if you're a chocolate lover, this is your day. Let's get to it. You'll need half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of margarine, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of milk, and 2 tablespoons of grated chocolate. Additional decorations include a pinch of desiccated coconut and a pinch of sprinkles. Add sugar and margarine in a bowl and add 2 tablespoons of milk and beat lightly with a fork. Add the flour, baking powder, and cocoa. Add 2 more tablespoons of milk and mix and form the dough. Roll out the dough till about 1/4 centimeter thick. Cut into 4 strips. Sprinkle the grated chocolate generously on the strips and roll each piece separately. Decorate with grated chocolate, sprinkles, and desiccated coconut. Bake at 160 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. So guys, the chocolate bites are ready. They taste so delicious and they smell so good. When you try this recipe, please let me know. Comment down below. I'd love to know how it went. You can also send me photos and videos on Facebook and Instagram. And this is Ruth Yole. Next, how to adult. Make sure you subscribe. Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about adulting and how to adult. I am 27. I have said that a million times already. And there are these jokes that, make rounds that, adulting is a scam, adulting is hard. I wish I knew this before I was an adult. Well, you're already an adult. So I'm just going to be sharing my lessons. I'm still adulting. I think adulting never stops. Adulting is a process that you're always learning, and there's no manual for adulting really. Like, everyone has their own journey and their own path. So I'm going to be sharing a few tips on how to adult. If you're 18 and you're new to this channel, karibu sana. Welcome to adulting. And if you're still doing life, you're still adulting, let's do this. We can do this. We can conquer this. We can journey and soldier on. So here are my tips. Number 1, take full responsibility for where you are in life. Your life is your responsibility. You can handle everything that is thrown at you, positive and negative. And Steve Harvey once said that you can survive 100% of everything that is thrown at you. Like, you can handle everything. So take responsibility for your life. Say you're dealt with unfair circumstances while you're younger, or you're currently going through something. You're not the only one. All of us are going through or have just come out of something. So don't complain, avoid complaining, try as much as possible to, see the positive side, and work on whatever you need to work on. Own your life. It's all your life. Look at it as a blessing and own your life. Be responsible for your life. Number 2, be grateful. Let me tell you, gratitude is one of the keys to happiness. Being grateful for everything. When you wake up in the morning, there's so much to be grateful for. You have life, you have food, you have family, you have friends, you have a place to sleep, you have work to go to, you're resting. So being grateful is really the key to joy. And for me, that is something I have practiced a lot, and I'm practicing pre-pandemic, post-pandemic. Gratitude for me is something I hope will continue being, and it's something I'm choosing to be part of my life, really, to be grateful for everything I have, where I am in life, the experiences I'm learning, even for bad experiences, because you learn. That's the only way you learn. You only learn from bad experiences. So being grateful for everything. We are truly blessed. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Number 3, give your all. You only have one life. Only one life. So give your all. Give your all. Like, love. If you're loving, love with, give your all. Love, commit. If you're doing your projects, give your all to those projects, Live a full life. I believe it's very important. And of course, with giving your all, that is literally taking a risk. But isn't life a risk, As in, isn't life full of risks and adventures and things that you're yet to see, So give your all. Give your all to your projects. Love your family. Love your people, Love your friends. Love your partner. Love your work. Love your job. Give your 101. And love God, most importantly, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength, Give your all, because life, you only have one life. I always tell myself every single day when I wake up, this is the only day of today. Like, let's say today, when this is going to be up, it will be on 3rd November. 3rd November will be the only Wednesday in 2021 November. Okay, let me do that again. The 3rd day of November 2021 is unique. There's no other 3rd November 2021. So every day I wake up in the morning, I choose to, live a full life and be grateful for that day, and just know that this day won't come back. Like, I've got to live it. I've got to make the most of it. I've got to seize the day. Number 4, check your ego. We all have ego, and a healthy amount of ego is okay. But then now it becomes pride, and no one can tell you anything, or it's all about you. That is the beginning of your downfall, really, because you can't grow. With growth, you have to be humble, and there's nowhere, like, you really have to be a humble person. You need to be corrected. You need even to, there's sometimes you make mistakes and you're like, what, I know I messed up here. You need to accept that. So check your ego. Ego has gotten into the way of, it sadly, it gets into the way of people, or maybe you get promoted, or you achieve something, and then now it's like that is all you see, and everyone else doesn't mean much. That is the beginning of a downfall. So check your ego. Always keep your ego in check. Number 5, take care of your own stuff. As an adult, of course, taking care of your belongings, that's quite obvious. And also your opinions, as you tell people your opinions, do it kindly. I feel like there's really no need to hurt others, as you tell them the truth. It's good to say the truth in love. Also, establish healthy boundaries, between you and others. It's very important to establish and respect boundaries. I feel that is very important. Boundaries are very, very important, because then they allow you to respect yourself and you to also respect someone else, So take care of your own stuff. If let's say you've messed up and maybe you've wronged someone, apologize. Say sorry. Try to do something about it if you can, It's very, very important. So those are 5 ways in which I'm adulting. There's a lot I have learned and yet to learn. And so I feel like adulting there's a lot of responsibility. I think you need to be responsible. And I think that's the task, just being responsible, and there's a lot of decision making, small decisions, big decisions. But I feel overall adulting is a good thing. I do not wish, to go back to childhood. I love my freedom, I love my time, I love also the fact that I'm able to make my own decisions. So I love that about adulthood. And I think when you take it a day at a time, it will be manageable. There's grace for every day. If you also do what you're supposed to do, just do it. If it's a challenge, go face it head on. Don't listen to fear. Just know that fear is a lie. It will always be a lie, and you not receive the spirit of fear, but power, love, and sound mind. So comment down below, let me know what you have learned or what you're learning in your adulthood journey. Let's adult together. I love that everyone's journey is so unique, and I guess that's why there's no guide to adulting. Like, everyone's journey is so unique. So on your journey, love your journey. Finally, African fashion history. So today we are going down memory lane and talking a bit about our fashion history. And we have such a beautiful culture and beautiful ways of making fabric, as well as silhouettes. And so let's do this. So in early historic days, loincloths were worn by men and wraps by women. And the first forms of clothing were backcloths, furs, skins, and hides. And the rest of the body that was not covered was adorned with marks and color pigment. Garments were used to communicate status or marked a passage of time as people moved from one state to another. With time, we began using raffia. Raffia is a plant whose leaves are used to make baskets and hats. So we began using raffia to sew separate pieces of bark clothes together, and then grass skirts became fashionable. The parts of the body that were not covered by fabric were adorned by jewelry made from seashells, bones, ostrich eggshells, and even feathers. Fur, skins, bone, raffia, wood, grass, bells, and even pressed metals all contributed to a rich and embellished costume, which was used especially for ceremonial purposes. And then with time, we started making our own dyed cloth, different patterns and colors, and also beaded attire distinguished one ethnic group from another. Like, you're familiar right now with the Maasai beads. The way they do their beading is very distinct. So around the 15th century, shipping routes opened up between Europe, Asia, and the East, and also that caused trade to increase. And so uncommon items arrived from far and wide. We coveted them and decorated local clothes with them. So beads and shells and buttons were also adapted on garments, so either used as an embellishment or as a whole garment. Weaving techniques improved, and fibers such as cotton, silk, and wool were now incorporated. Fast forward to the 21st century, African fashion is really going global. And not just our fashion, but our music as well. Afrobeats and African dances are almost on every screen. And now the world is taking note of what we are wearing, and our prints and our silhouettes are all the rage. You now see celebrities locally and even globally embracing our beautiful prints. Social media has also played a huge role in familiarizing the world with our beautiful fashion. We're now able to see how Africans dress, and the varieties of styles available make people want to connect with our culture and style. The future is really bright for African designers, only if we take hold of the narrative and get in front of the current boom. So we need to be business savvy, putting the correct infrastructure in place for the manufacture and sale of our products. Also, it's important for our African governments to support us, and even private institutions to support local entrepreneurs, grants to be given to local entrepreneurs, and also ourselves. We push ourselves and go out there and sell our stuff. And also consumers, African consumers, we should buy our own, build our own. So rather than buying African inspired collections from Western brands, we need to promote our own brands. African fashion designers deliver fresh shapes and vibrant colors which the world yearns for right now. And we hope that we continue to make a long-lasting impact which will inspire on future generations of designers. Thank you so much for watching today's show. When you try the recipe, please let me know. Also, let me know what you think about adulting and the fashion segment. Also, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to talk about, let me know, comment down below or send me a DM on Facebook and Instagram. This is Ruth Yole. If you're new to this channel, karibu sana. Make sure you subscribe and tap on the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Until next time, bye. Mwah.